Hi everyone, so excited to welcome you to the Miss Supranational 2025 Experience Chapter 1 Super Chats. I'm Ivan, and tonight I'm honored to be joined by the first group of wonderful candidates. Please welcome them and support them. Krista from Australia,
Hello.
Sophia representing Belgium,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Czech Republic, Michaela,
Hello.
Lilia from Iceland,
Hi.
Josephine, Miss Supranational Netherlands,
Hello.
our host candidate, Cassandra from Poland,
Hello, everyone.
and Anna Maria representing Romania.
Hi.
Guys, before we start, please make sure to subscribe to Miss and Mr. Supranational official YouTube channel and vote for your favorite candidate in the Miss Supranational app. The voting link is in the description box below this video. Today, our candidates will introduce themselves, then we will discuss some of their exciting life stories that they already shared with us, and last but not least, we will discuss some conceptions or other misconceptions about modern day pageantry. So stay tuned and let's get it started. Krista from Australia, welcome to the Super Family. It's a pleasure to meet you and thanks for joining us today. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you too. Hello, everyone. My name is Krista Heath. I'm Miss Supernational Australia 2025. I live obviously in Australia, but I actually live in the New South Wales state in a little country town called the Hunter Valley area. I grew up on farmland and I love community. I love nature. I love exploring, which I think is the vibe of Australia. And an interesting fact about me is that I have 4 cats. I really love cats.
4 cats?
Yeah, a few.
What are their names?
I have Snowball. He's white. He's very cute and fluffy. I have Arrow, Princess Layla, and I also have Precious. They're very cute cats, and I've kind of collected them over the years, taken them in from people, and yeah, they're very much a part of me.
Say hi to them.
Yes, one's actually sitting behind the computer screen, which is pretty funny.
Okay, Krista, pleasure to meet you. And now we have Sophia from Belgium. Hi, Sophia. So great to welcome you to Super Chat, and we're looking forward to your introduction.
Thank you so much, Ivan. So, hello everyone. I'm San Filippo Sofia, and fun fact, I am 23 today. I live in the heart of Europe, in the beautiful city of Brussels. I am a general nursing student where I'm focusing in emergency care. And besides that, I'm also an owner of a dance school where I not only teach young women how to dance, but also emphasize the importance of self-love and mental health. And in my free time, I love to read or write a good book and create new dance routines.
Wow, interesting. Well, happy birthday, Sophia.
Thank you.
All the best. I just must tell our audience that we're recording Sophia on March 27th because the episode will be released later. So, guys, if you want to congratulate Sophia next year with her 24th birthday, you're welcome to do so. March 27th.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. Welcome to the Super Family.
Thank you so much, Ivan.
Hi, Michaela from Czech Republic. Great to see you. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, hello everyone, once again. My name is Michaela Macháčková and I'm your Miss Supranational Czech Republic 2025. I come from the small town in Krkonoše, but it's almost 2 years since I've been living in Prague, where I continue to develop my passion for art. Because since childhood, I have been deeply connected to visual arts, which led me to study them in high school. Because whether through painting, drawing, or even photography, I can express my emotions and telling stories through this. And this part is also reflected in my Ground Up project, where I help children to use art as a tool for self expression. And I truly believe that creativity has the power to inspire others. And beyond that, beyond art, beyond everything, I adore being active. I adore horse riding and jet surf and also modeling, because modeling is a big part of my life. I do it for 8 years right now, so it's very important to me. Thank you.
Great to meet you, Michaela. And now we have Lilia from Iceland. Lilia, hi, great to meet you. Welcome to the Super family, and we are excited to get to know you better. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, so my name is Lilia Sif Petersdottir, and I'm currently 20 years old, but I'm turning 21 years old in May. And I work full time with the elderly who have Alzheimer's and dementia. And I have worked with people who have Alzheimer's and dementia for about 3 years altogether in three different places. I have six younger siblings, and I am the oldest, so I come from a very big family. And I am very family oriented, and they are my biggest support system.
Thank you very much, Lilia. Say hi to family from Super Family, and we're excited to have you among our wonderful group.
Thank you for having me.
Josephine from Netherlands, happy to meet you. Could you please kindly introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. So my name is Josephine. I'm 23 years old and I'm Miss Supranational Netherlands 2025. I live in Breda and I'm doing modeling and also I'm studying law at Tilburg University. I also created my own platform, Dare to Dream with Josephine, which is really exciting, and I always want to try to inspire the world and make the world a little bit more positive and better with my energy and power.
Thank you very much, Josephine. Happy to meet you.
Thank you. Happy to meet you too.
Cassandra, our host candidate. Greetings from Poland, Cassandra, and yeah, happy to welcome you
Greetings from
to
Poland.
Super Chat. Yeah. Could you please kindly introduce yourself to our supranational audience?
Yeah, of course. I'm Cassandra Zawal, Miss Supranational Poland 2025, as you know. I'm a journalist. I love practicing yoga, singing, and others. And it's a great honor for me that I will represent my beautiful country, Poland, very soon in Małopolska.
Great to meet you finally, Cassandra, and good luck in the Miss Supranational 2025 experience.
Thank you.
Anna Maria from Romania, great to meet you. Thanks for joining us today and thank you for your time. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you for having me. My name is Mozeceanu Ana Maria Caterina. I am 23 years old and I have a bachelor degree in law. And now I'm pursuing my academic pressure in a master in medical field. More than that, I can tell you that I love sports and art. I made in my entire life dancing, and I did Romanian traditional folk dances alongside with Greek and Russian dances and sports. I played football, handball, karate, everything that I can.
Wow.
More than that, what can I say? I'm gonna say that I want to use my platform to inspire kindness, resilience, and determination to make a positivity impact in our world, not just in our human world, but in the animals' world too, because it's very important to think at everything that we have around us.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I can tell that you're a great animal lover by a cat. A wonderful black cat is over there right behind your
Oh my
back.
god, yes, I didn't see her. Yeah,
Hi
she's
to him or
sleeping.
her. Yeah, hi to her.
Her name is
Thank you, Anna
Mitzi.
Maria. Mitzi, hello, Mitzi. Yeah, Anna Maria, great to meet you and Mitzi. Thank you for joining us
Thank you.
today. Thank you very much for your introductions. And now it's time to get to know you a little bit better. Time for your life stories, ladies. Krista from Australia, time to discuss your life stories. You were a competitive gymnast until the age of 21. What kind of transferable life skills did that teach you, and how do you use that during your Miss Supranational experience this year?
So, when you actually do gymnastics, most people start when they're really young, like when they're 5 or 6. But I actually started doing gymnastics when I was 16, which is really late to come into gymnastics. I'd actually been told it was something that I would never be able to achieve. And so I kind of goal set to prove people wrong. And I went on to compete till I was 21 competitively, and I won quite a few competitions. I think what I learned from that is that you are never too old to achieve any goal that you set yourself to. And if you're determined enough, you will get there. And so that was definitely the goal I learned in starting gymnastics.
Yeah, for sure. And a great idea to share with our audience. You're never too old to achieve anything. Thank you, Krista. And Another part of your life is that you're currently a foster carer.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a bit more about that?
Absolutely. I'm so glad you asked. So, I actually grew up in a household where foster caring is very natural, very part of everything. My parents became carers when I was 12 years old. And so, I've really grown up with understanding the value and importance of it. Becoming a child protection caseworker, I got to see both ends of things when kids are in care and before they come into care. And I just felt like if I was working in that industry, I wanted to make a bit of change. So I became a carer, and I am so lucky enough to say that I am a carer to a 12-year-old boy, which I've had living with me for 3 years, and he is just the absolute sunshine of my life. I think we learn so much from each other, and it's just really valuable.
It truly is. Thank you very much, Krista, for sharing this. Time for some live stories from Sophia, representing Belgium. Sophia, your family is quite multicultural. This is what we've learned
Yes.
from the facts that you've shared with us, right? So tell us how that has influenced the way you see the world.
Oh, very good question. Well, my family is a multicultural family because my mom is half Moroccan and half American. My dad is Italian, and then I have my sister that's married an Indian man. So I touch a little bit of everything from a young age, and I will say that I learn a lot of every culture, and I know that I take every part of it in my daily life. I will say that my style of how I dress will actually be more American. I will say the way that I eat is more Italian because, yeah, pasta, pizza is my kind of tasty food. And then Indian is more like the way you speak to people, the way you're like friendly to people, because Indian person and people are very kind and very open, and you feel that you're welcome in the first see when you see the people. So I will say that they influence my life in a daily basis. So yeah.
Wow, exciting. You are supranational, Sophia.
Thank you so much.
There's another sphere of your life that we feel quite excited about, and this is cheerleading. So could you please tell us what kind of impact the world of cheerleading has had on your life, and how do you use it to inspire others?
Well, I will say that when I learned that in my school at the time I was in the University of Brussels, there was cheerleaders. I was like, how is it possible? I thought that it was just in America because in Belgium it's not very well known. And I went there to practice and just to do the tryouts. And I learned a lot about the fact that a cheerleader is not just a girl that waves pom-poms at a basketball match. I learned that we have a family where you can put your on their shoulders because it's like 15 sisters where if you have a problem you can go to them and say, hey, can you advise me on something? Because yeah, it's not just cheerleaders that wave pom-poms at basketball matches, it's more like powerful women that comes together to create a new routines. Because I know that cheerleading is not known as a real sport, but I think it's the most demanding sport I ever tried because you have to do a routine for 2 minutes straight, and your cardio is has to be perfect. And you also don't maybe know, but in cheerleading you have like the gymnastic part of cheerleading, and also the
Yeah.
performance sphere of cheerleading, and it's just a dance where you are like 18 girls, sorry, and you have to create a dance routine, and it has to be synchronized, sorry, and you have to show the judges that you're one in one choreo. So you are 18 girls and you have to dance as one, so you have to connect to each other and show that even if you're separate in each kind of lifestyle, you make one as one group and one big family.
This is exactly how it works in the Miss Supranational experience, Sophia. Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, you're going to feel it and you're going to try it out in Malopolska. Thank you for sharing your life stories.
Thank you.
Michaela from Czech Republic, let's discuss some of your life stories. An interesting fact about you is that you grew up in a household full of boys, right? What impact that had on you, and what did it teach you?
So, as you said, I grew up in a big family. I have four stepbrothers. Three are younger and one is older, only one. So I always was a big sister who take care of them. And it wasn't always easy, and it taught me how to solve problems and stay calm in every situation.
Which is a very good experience for pageantry also. Yeah. Thank you, Michaela. And I would like to discuss your creativity and your passion for art that you already mentioned while introducing yourself. Because you describe yourself as an introvert that likes being around people, right? Uh, does it have to do with art somehow as the form of expression?
So I'm introvert, but when I was younger, it was difficult. It was completely different than now. And art helped me to express my feelings, my emotions, and I believe that art have power to inspire others and make safe place for everyone. And it helps me to tell stories through creativity. And I believe that for children, for example, is sometimes quite difficult to express their emotions through words. So art helps them.
For sure. Did it help you?
Art, if
Yeah.
helps me.
Yeah.
When I was younger, it helped me a lot, but now I don't think that I'm so much introverted right now because I love being surrounded by people, communicate with them. So I'm something between introvert and extrovert right now.
Okay. Right. Thank you very much, Michaela, for sharing your story and your life experiences. Lilia, Miss Supranational Iceland, as you mentioned during your introduction, you're one of six siblings, right? And
Yes.
you're very family oriented. So could you please tell us a little bit more about your family and what you and your siblings taught each other?
So I do come from a very big family, and I am the oldest. My mom, she was a single parent for many years, so it was just me and my sister and my brother before the others came around. My sister, who is 2 years younger than me, she is disabled. She has cerebral palsy, and we have all really taught each other how to care for each other, and we have learned from each other's mistakes and just been there for each other.
Thank you for sharing this story and big hug to your family from all of us. And Lilia, I'd also like to talk a little bit about challenges because there are a lot of,
Yeah.
challenges in her life. So could you please tell us about a challenge or a fear that you have overcome in your own personal life?
So when I was younger, I had to really overcome my anxiety. I was very anxious when I was younger. I was very afraid of public speaking and being in front of
Mm.
people, which is something that I had to overcome over the years. And I am super proud to be here today and to get this opportunity to be speaking and be public with my life. And when I think back to my younger self, I would never think that I would be here today.
Oh, wow, impressive. And thank you for sharing this as well, Lilia. Josephine, time for your life stories. As we found out, you experienced health difficulties a few years ago. Could you please tell us how that influenced you to become the woman you are today?
Yeah, so unfortunately in 2016 I had some health issues, unfortunately, which was a really yeah, really hard time for me. And it was also, yeah, during my school exams. So yeah, in that time it was really crazy because you think, yeah, you have pain, you don't feel good, and then you go to the hospital and think, so what's going on? I'm 15 years old. I need to be healthy. So yeah, I was struggling with my health, which is, yeah, I think the worst you can have, because you can't do what you really want to do. I really like to go out, to travel, to meet new people, and yeah, I was struggling and I couldn't do what I wanted to do in my life at that time. So then there were so much medical things. I was go through operations, and fortunately I'm healthy again and can do anything I want to do in my life. And at that time I was also, yeah, that was the first time I got in touch with pageantry, and I thought, oh, so there are role models for me, and I can look up to the girls who are, yeah, who are having, so yeah, who can do anything what they want to do and travel the whole world and also have their advocacy. So at the time it was really, yeah, giving me energy in a really, yeah, negative period in my life. But I'm a very positive person, so in every situation I'm always trying to turn it into something positive. And then I also found myself, so I found myself and get to know myself more better. And I'm a very persistent person and always try to make every situation the best, yeah, situation. And yeah, and now I'm luckily healthy and can do anything, and also want to be an example for others, and especially for persons who are in situations, maybe in the hospital or insecure situation. So yeah, I'm very happy that I can do this right now.
Thank you very much, Josephine, for sharing this very personal story with us. But now let's talk a little bit about your wonderful initiative called Dare to Dream with Josephine that you already mentioned today.
Yes.
So, can you please tell us a little bit more about this?
So last year I was already preparing myself for another pageant, and then I thought, okay, how am I going to be an inspiration for others? And I thought, okay, I need something where I can promote my advocacy. So I thought, okay, Dare to Dream with Josephine. I think dreaming is so important to achieve your goals in your life, and I want to be that inspiration for everyone who have a goal and who wants to achieve that. So it's a really inspiring platform to believe in your dreams, and I'm already, yeah, being the living proof right now as Miss Supranational Netherlands. But yeah, it could be of course bigger and bigger, but now I'm going also to promote this in Supranational with the finals. And yeah, I'm already busy with it. Last weekend I was live, and next month I'm going to visit a hospital with sick children. So yeah, it really motivates me to, yeah, to promote myself and my advocacy. And yeah, it's wonderful, and I'm really, yeah, I get so much motivation and dedication from my platform, and I also hope that others get that as well.
Yeah, wonderful initiative, Josephine. Good luck with that, and we will help you with it with whatever we can. Thank you so much for sharing this.
Thank you.
Cassandra from Poland, time for your life stories. Tell us about the most important life lesson your parents taught you and how it led you to being where you are today.
I'm from a small village actually in Poland, and I moved to Warsaw 10 years ago to study. And my parents always told me that even if I'm from a small village, even if I'm not from a rich family, I can do whatever I want. And I should fight for my dreams. This is a very important lesson that they gave me. And they also told me that I shouldn't compare myself to others. I should inspire by them. And this is my motto actually.
Very true, and a great lesson from your parents. And also, well, of course, I should ask you this question because you are a host candidate of the 16th edition of Miss Supranational. So, for all your Miss Supranational sisters for watching us right now, and for all viewers around the planet, what would you like them to know about Poland?
There are so many important things about Poland that I want to talk about it with other candidates, to be honest. I get emotional when I think about having this sash with Poland written on it, actually. I'm a patriot, so, but my mission is what I want to do is to share my love to Poland with other candidates, to talk with them, to show them our beautiful culture, our rich story, and to share my love to Poland with them.
Well, you will have this opportunity and this chance for sure. Thank you very much, Cassandra.
I can't wait. Thank you.
Anna Maria, let's discuss your life experience. Tell us how you got involved in your family business from a young age and what important life lessons that has taught you, and also how it guided you on your chosen career path.
I believe that my parents helped me to grow a lot because they let me to get involved in their business from a very young age. I was 12 years old when I started in a restaurant and in a hotel to clean the rooms, to do things like that. And because of that, I learned how to be hardworking, how to have an impact to the people that I talk, how to inspire kindness, how to be very, very happy all the time when I talk with people. I always smile. And my parents made everything for me to be easier because they always supported me and they always been by my side. And because of that, I'm proud that I started this journey in working field that young because it empowers me to fight for everything that I want to achieve.
Wow, that's impressive. Thank you for sharing this, Anna Marie. And of
Thank
course,
you so much.
with you, we will discuss your love for animals. You're a huge animal lover and
Yes.
have rescued many animals. So,
I've been
can you
like
share?
that all my life.
Yeah, so can you please share a little bit more about this part of your life?
My love for animals has been part of my life from a very young age. The first time I got involved in animal rescue, it was when some guys come to my house and tell to me that they found a kitten and didn't know what to do with her. I had 4 years old, just remember that. And I said, yes, of course, I'm gonna take her. And because of that, I learned in that moment that it doesn't exist the word no when it comes to save an animal because they don't have a voice. They can't express what they are feeling. They can't tell us I need help. We need to understand them, and because of that I managed to help many animals along the years. And now I have 26 cats and 10 dogs
Wow.
in care for me and my family, and it's amazing. It's a lot of positivity, a lot of love. This is the most important thing that you can bring to your life, love from an animal.
For sure. Thank you very much for sharing this and thank you for this noble mission.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies, for sharing these stories with us and with our supranational audience. And now let's discuss pageantry and the way some people perceive pageantry nowadays. Let's discuss pageantry with Krista from Australia. What would you say to a person who questions your involvement in pageantry by saying pageants are irrelevant and pointless?
Oh, that's a really great question. I would say that they just don't have the correct information behind them when they're stating that. I think doing pageantry is such a valuable thing for any girl, any woman, anyone that really wants to do it to do. The things that you learn are not necessarily about what people care about you, but the self-love and the determination, the development that you build in character is beyond, I think, anything that you can explain unless you've actually done it. I think I've grown so much as a person, like in just every aspect of my life, like my workplace, my my friendships because I have that pageantry background. So I think, again, to bring it back to the question, that it's really misinformed. And I think if they did some research or listen, that they would really understand the value of pageantry today for young women, or really anyone that wants to do it.
Very true. Thank you very much, Krista, and good luck to you in the Miss Supranational 2025 experience. We're excited to get to know you and welcome you to Poland June the 9th.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Krista. All right, time to discuss pageantry with Sophia from Belgium. Sophia, what would you say to a person who questions your involvement in pageantry by saying that pageants are irrelevant and pointless?
Well, I will say that pageantry, because I'm going to take my personal life goal of life. When I was a child, I looked up at pageantry. Why? Because, yeah, first of all, when you're a child, you look up like to princesses and queens and all that kind of stuff. But I saw a little bit more about pageantry even if I was a child, and it inspired me a lot in my daily life because I grew up with pageantry, actually, but I never touch it. But when I touch it, when I did my first pageantry, I learned a lot about the voice that we have as a woman. And I think that when I did Miss Supranational Belgium, I had a little bit of lack in my self-confidence, and doing it, it gave me a lot of confidence because, as I said, even if in cheerleading or in pageantry is the same, you have one big family when you can ask things, when you can learn things. And I think that if I can say one thing about the pageantry is that you can gain a lot of it and it's very powerful. So I think that will be my answer.
Thank you. Well, interesting. Makes a lot of sense. Thank you very much, Sophia, for your time today in Super Chat, and looking forward to meeting you in Poland early June.
Very excited for me too. Thank you so very much, Ivan.
Michaela, Czech Republic, let's discuss pageantry with you, or I'd rather put it as misconceptions about pageantry. So what would you say to a person who questions your involvement in pageantry by saying that pageants are irrelevant and pointless?
You know, for me, pageantry is about connecting people from all over the world, sharing cultures, and I believe that it's about achieving something bigger, greater together. You can grow, you can learn something new, and it's amazing experience. It's not only about beauty outside, it's about beauty inside of you. It's about to have heart on the right place
True.
and inspire and support others.
And it's friendships and it's sisterhood and all that. Yeah, for sure. Totally agree with you, Michaela. And it was great meeting you here on Super Chats, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in Poland very soon.
Thank you, Ivan.
Thank you, Michaela. Lilia, Miss Supranational Iceland, now it's your turn to elaborate a little bit on pageantry and the way some people perceive pageantry nowadays, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So what would you say to a person who questions your involvement in pageantry by saying pageants are irrelevant and pointless?
I would recommend those people who have these opinions to educate themselves better on pageantry because it isn't about beauty or how you look or anything. It really is all about who you are as a person and what you have to say and to be inspirational and be inspiring to others. And pageantry is so much more than what it seems to other people sometimes. So I would tell them to educate better on what pageantry is.
Okay, thank you very much for this advice. Hope it will work for them. And thank you very much for joining us today, Lilia. We're looking forward to meeting you in Poland very soon. And welcome to the Super family.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Joseph in Miss Supranational Netherlands. Now it's time to discuss pageantry with you. Nowadays some people think pageants are irrelevant and pointless. unfortunately. So, what would you say to a person who questions your involvement in pageantry because of this?
So right now in the Netherlands, we have a community which is against pageantry. And I already promoted the pageantry world and my thoughts about it, and said the opposite because it is really relevant. It is really from this time. It's from every time. I think we as women, we should develop ourselves as much as we can. And pageantry is something, it's really helping us to develop ourselves. So I think the development is from every time, and I grow as a person so much because of pageantry. And also my English, everything improved so well. Also I'm not insecure anymore. I think everyone is a little bit insecure, but I feel so much more secure about myself, and I feel ready to show the whole world who I am. And this is all thanks to pageantry. So that's what I would say to everyone.
Great point. Thank you very much, Josephine. Happy to meet you. I'm looking forward to meeting you in Poland very soon in June, in just a couple of months. See you
Yes.
soon.
Oh, yeah, almost. Thank you. Thank you.
Cassandra, Miss Supranational Poland, let's discuss some misconceptions about pageantry with you right now. I'm excited to how you will handle this. So what would you say to a person who questions your involvement in pageantry by saying that, unfortunately, there are many people who think this way nowadays. So what would you tell people who are saying that pageants are irrelevant and pointless?
Actually, a few years ago, I've never thought that I will take a part in beauty pageants, to be honest. One of the reasons was the stereotypes that I heard about it, but it was also my motivation to send my application to Miss Poland competition, my first beauty pageant. It was from pure journalistic curiosity. I decided to check how it really works, and I wanted to check, if it's pointless or not. And right now I'm here, as you can see. So I think that I believe that it helps to use my voice to do something good to the world, to give something to the world, and to do that on a larger scale. So I want to break all of these stereotypes. We are not only good-looking women. We can show something much more than only pretty dresses, pretty makeups, and jewelry. And I'm a proof of that, I think. I want to do something more and use my voice wisely.
Yeah, you're a living proof of this idea, Cassandra. Thank you very much for your time today, and looking forward to meeting you in person in June in Małopolska.
I can't wait. See you soon.
Anna Maria, Miss Supranational Romania, time to discuss pageantry with you. Unfortunately, many people nowadays think that beauty pageants are pointless and useless and irrelevant. So, what would you say to a person who thinks like this, who thinks that pageants are irrelevant and pointless?
I think it's a very misunderstanding here because the people that see us in a beauty pageant, they don't understand what we are doing for us to go there. It's a very big impact to our life. We can change our life. We can be better every day because we are fighting for our dreams and we never give up. We are there to inspire young women, young men, and everyone that are looking at us to be better, to be good, to be resilient, to be determined, to make something big in their life. And because of that, I think that beauty pageants are the most amazing thing that can happen to a woman. It's a very nice experience that I love it. I love it with all my heart.
Thank you very much for being so sincere and open-hearted, Anna
Thank
Maria.
you.
I can't wait to meet you in person in Małopolska very soon. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to meet you. I am so happy. I I am so grateful for this experience, and I hope it's gonna be an amazing experience. I
For sure
wait
it will
for
be.
this journey.
Thank you, Anna
Thank you
Maria.
so
See you soon.
much.
Thank you very much, ladies, for sharing your ideas, your emotions, and your vibe with us. Before we wind up, let me remind our audience that you guys can support your favorite candidates by voting for them in the Miss Supranational app. The voting link is in the description box below this video. And also, please subscribe to Miss and Mr. Supranational official YouTube channel to not miss tons of exciting content that is still to come. Bye bye, everyone, and see you in Super Chats 2025 episode 2. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye.